doing? Welcome to the new lick of the week. And this lick of the week is actually based on some arpeggios that I like to use. And I'm just going to show you a little bit of some examples of how I use them. And you have to basically take these ideas and, you know, expand on them, make them your own and stuff. Sorry if you hear some fucking talking in the background. Some people outside, but we need the good light. So first I'd like to start out with an E minor long form arpeggio. Again. So that's a long, basically it's a long form E minor triad, and you're playing it in 3 different octaves. You know, you can move it around the fretboard. So for instance, maybe we'll make it G. So that's E, B flat, D. I mean G, B flat, D. And then if you did it like on the 5th string, just say C minor. Again, C, E flat, G, C, E flat, G, C, E flat, G. What I like to do is I like to mix them in with whatever Aeolian scale that I'm playing. So for instance, if I'm doing the E minor, but it's a cool way to do stuff, and those are the minor versions right now. And what I like to do with these is, and you could hear it on a lot of my friggin' tunes, what I'll do is I'll make them like, I'll add an extra note to it. So I'll make it, and let's say the E minor arpeggio, we're going to make it an E minor 9. So we're going to add the 9 in there. In this case, if you're thinking about the E Aeolian scale, the 2nd is the 9, which is F sharp. So I'm going to add in an E, F sharp, and then G, B. So the arpeggio now is E, F sharp, G, B. And then and I use these a lot sometimes too. You'll hear it in a lot of introductions to my tunes. So it's a really cool thing. It's a simple thing, but it really has a cool sound to it. And I'll use it as an introduction to a solo. I'll use it sometimes as on a melody note. And the thing is, you got to do that to each one of these shapes. So for instance, that was the first shape that I played you. Now we'll play the G minor shape. G minor 9 now we're going to make it. We're going to add in the 2nd, which is the A. Got a really cool sound. We're going to do the same thing to the C minor. So we got C, E flat, G. We're going to do C, D, E flat, G. it's a really cool way to get some cool sounds out of your arpeggios, and to get some cool notes, concentrating on different accidentals in the chords, bringing out the nine. It's a cool thing to do, and it's a great lick. You got to mess around with it. I use it a lot in some of the stuff on Violet Horizon. I used it, and I use it on Siri 3, and you can hear it throughout a lot of my songs. Mess around with this. Next week we'll go into some more cool stuff. Any questions, shoot me some emails. Watch my stuff. Take a look at the lick of the week and spread it around. Here we go. I'm going to do a little outro jamming over Violet Horizon.